Hello everybody, Michael here from Replica Airguns with a preview video. Okay, this is a preview video, so this isn't going to be detailed. I know I've made preview videos in the past and some of you are like, hey, they're not as there's not as much information as your tabletop or your shooting video. That's because it's a preview video. We're just going over some of the basic stuff. And a lot of times, you know, when I do these preview videos, the first time I've seen them, I'm kind of looking at them at the same time you are. It's just so that we can both get acquainted with a new product that I've never seen, hopefully you've never seen before either. Now before we get into the preview video, got a little bit of housekeeping to talk about. I am in the middle of doing a few different fitness shows and competitions. I've got one coming up this Saturday, and then I also have one coming up the following Friday, so they're kind of back to back. And then after that, I'm actually going to Victoria for half of the week for my son. He's got a ball hockey tournament. He's in a special team, hand-selected team, and we're going to Victoria to play some other hand-picked teams. It's called the Westerns here in British Columbia. So that said, I'm not going to be able to make quite as many videos. I will try to do my best to get some videos for you guys, as many as I can. I'll at least get you a video a week for sure. So we'll be doing that. This is going to be my video for this week. We're going to preview these three products here from Venturi. So we have the HellBoy. It's an M16 style, AR-15 style BB rifle, not airsoft. It's actually a BB rifle. So we'll get into that. That's kind of cool. That's unique. We have the John Wayne 1911 Blowback BB Pistol. Now this one's not going to be so unique. It's basically a KWC 1911. We've seen a lot of them, right? So I just want to bring it up and show you it. And then we have this Venturi, this target pistol. It's called the match pistol, the V10 match pistol. Okay, so we'll go over that and talk about that. It's a nice looking product. I've kind of just checked these guys out really quickly. So let's get right into it. Now let's get this John Wayne out of the picture here. It's a KWC 1911, okay, and it's styled after the 1911 A1, right? So you can see here John Wayne. Commemorative 1911, so it's a 1911 A1. Nothing fancy about it. It's got the distressed look. You know, we've seen distressed look on other KWC pistols. I like it. I think it looks great. It has a simulated wood grips. I think it's a nice looking pistol. You know, if you like the KWC 1911s, if you like the classic A1, if you want something distressed, then this could be a great option. It's really going to be exactly like every other KWC 1911 steel BB pistol, right? We just took a look at the SIG We the People, similar KWC 1911, but this one's a little bit more modernized with some more tactical features on it, right? So you can check that video out if you want to. All right, let's get this guy off the table because we really know everything there is about most of these KWC or Cybergun 1911s. We've kind of beat them to death, but that's okay. They're great pistols. They're great products. All right, next up, let's talk about this Venturi V10. You know, when I first pulled it out of the box and I saw these wood grips, so you can see them here, they look kind of like cheesy. I thought, well, what is all this kind of crap on here? But that is actually there for grip, okay? It's also on the back side. It's textured for a reason. I just thought it was cheaply made, but it's not. It feels really good. They're wood grips. They're not, you know, I thought, what's going on here, these cheap things? It's just the way it is. Okay, it gives you a little bit of texture, a little grip points. The rest of the gun is pretty much metal, right? Pretty sure it's all metal. Yeah, it looks like it's all metal, the frame. And then basically, well, this piece is plastic. You have adjustable rear sight. Everything's adjustable, including the grips. So you can adjust different portions of the grips to fit you better. And the trigger is also fully adjustable. Okay, fully adjustable trigger, fully adjustable rear sights. Okay, it's a 177 caliber. It's designed to be a single pump gun. Okay, so we're going to open it up. So you pump it once, right? Put your pellet right in there. There's the barrel. Put your pellet in there. Close it up, right? And I'm just going to shoot towards the box. There's nothing in it. There shouldn't be. Okay? And it releases the pressure. Now that said, it is a single pump gun, and it shoots lead pellets with a single pump, and they go out of there pretty quick. They're shooting, I believe, around 400 FPS. But when I put the 6 Sauer They're like an alloy pellet. They were pretty tight, and they're not lead, so they're not as smooth. They're not going to be... Lead is kind of almost like a lubricant in some ways. Like it really, it works well in barrels. It slides through the barrels quite easily. An alloy pellet won't as easily. And so when I put it in there, it seemed a little tougher to get in the barrel. And when I pumped it up and shot it, it didn't shoot. It just went click and kind of released the pressure on me. It was kind of interesting. I tried a few times, couldn't get the pellet to come out of the barrel with the alloy pellets. So then I pumped it up twice, and bingo, she went. So I don't know what it doesn't say anything in the manual that I could tell about over pumping it. I'm sure there is a limitation on how many times you can pump it. It is designed to be a single pump gun. But that said, I had to use 2 pumps to get that alloy pellet to get out that barrel, and it went out with quite some fierce velocity for sure. So I might do a little bit of testing with 2 pumps. I'm not going to do 3 because I know this is just a single pump gun, and I'm surprised that it allows me to do 2 pumps without releasing the pressure, but it seemed to work. It did actually create more back pressure to get that pellet out. Nice gun. Of course, you've got your manual. You've got your nice hard case here that it comes with. Okay, see, it's Air Venturi, right? So what is it? It's 400 FPS. It weighs about 2.2 pounds. You're talking 0.177 caliber pellets. Pretty straightforward. You can see here, you can adjust the wood grips. You can adjust, that's how you load it. There is a way to adjust the trigger. I don't know where it shows it on here, but you can adjust the trigger. I know that for sure. Okay, let's move on to this HellBoy. All right, so let's get right into the magazine. So you have this magazine, and you just basically push this guy in right here, and you can pop this out. And it does come with an Allen key. I haven't gotten into the manual or anything yet, but you've got your Allen key for adjusting the CO2, or for tightening it, right? Okay, so your CO2 goes in there, right? And your BBs go in there, okay? Got your follower. All right, it's all metal. This magazine is metal. Okay, put it back in. Okay, and then of course, load it into the gun, right? Now this gun is, from what I understand, you can break it right down. You do have the adjustable stock. You do have this carry handle that you can take off, so if you wanted to put like a scope on there or something like that, you could. You do have, right, your bolts here, right? Your charging handle, I should say. The dust cover does pop open. You can see inside there. It's not blowback, okay? It's just basically fire it and it goes, right? It does show here that you've got the safety, right? Semi-auto. But full auto is just for show, okay? It's not going to do anything. Of course, you've got your magazine release in the same position that you'd find it on all AR style guns. You've got your delta ring here that you can easily get into. And like I said, it's all, you can tear this gun all down and get, you know, open it right up and field strip it similar to a real AR. And it's all metal. It's got decent weight. It's pretty cool. I mean, in terms of a BB rifle, it's got a lot going for it, right? I mean, we don't have a lot of these full metal AR style BB rifles. I think this is the first one I've ever seen that's really all metal, has a full like style magazine that really is almost like an airsoft gun, but not. It's not blowback like an airsoft gun. It's not an AEG like an airsoft gun. It's a little different, but should be fun to shoot. In terms of speed and power, let's take a look at the box real quick here on this guy. Okay, it's a big box, so we'll just get in here as much as we can. So 12 grams, shoots BBs, semi-auto, right? So not full auto. 495 FPS, 18 round magazine. Okay, you got the scary guy in the box. That's pretty much it. There's some more stuff on the side here. So 12 grams CO2, a lot of the same information. Smoothbore barrel. Front sight non-adjustable, rear sight removable, adjustable for windage elevation. Overall length 30 inches, right? Okay, I don't know what the weight of this is, doesn't say, but it's probably a good 4 or 5, maybe 5.5 pounds. Anyways, that's pretty much it. All right, really looking forward to testing these guns out. I'm probably not going to test out the John Wayne 1911 commemorative because, you know, we've tested so many of those KWC 1911s. I just finished testing this guy out, so it's really going to perform exactly the same as all the other 1911s, about 320 FPS, pretty decent groupings, a lot of fun, good blowback. We know how they shoot, right? But I will be testing out the HellBoy for sure. I will be testing out the Venturi V10. This will be a lot of fun. Hopefully it's super accurate. It should be. It's a target pistol. It's well made. It should be really accurate, actually. There is one other thing I forgot to mention in the housekeeping, and that is we will be having a Canada Day special this weekend coming up. Probably starting Friday evening or possibly Saturday. I'm not exactly sure, but we will be having a Canada Day special. We'll be featuring airsoft products, so airsoft guns and accessories in our Canada store, 10% off. So make sure to come back and check for that on the weekend. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Username is Replica Airguns. Also, come on down to the Replica Airguns website over at replicairguns.com, where we have articles, post reviews, additional photos of a lot of the products that I review here. We also have our Canada and our US Replica Airguns stores over at replicairguns.ca for Canada and replicairguns.us for the US, where we sell air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, and other accessories. All right, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.